No shot! Well, guys, hopefully you guys can hear me. I tried to set up the Cardo system with the GoPro, so hopefully you guys can hear me. If you guys can't, then you guys won't see this, obviously. But welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are finally going to be taking the Daytona 660 out for a ride. We'll talk about what we did, because we did take a MSF course, and today is actually going to be the first time we're riding this. This bike is still in break-in period, so it has literally 5 or 4 miles, 6 miles, whatever it is from the factory. I've not actually even done much to it. I've done the sliders that hopefully by now I uploaded the video, and some sliders in the rear, and that's about it. So come with me, because we need to break in 600 miles on this bike before we can actually ring her out and have the full experience. I already got my gear on, got the helmet on, got the gloves on, and then my buddy over there, Dylan, who you guys have seen help me with the Mustang. He's riding a friend's bike, so he doesn't own one. He actually wants to buy one himself one day, and he's in the market of trying to get one himself too, but doesn't have one quite yet, so he's riding a buddy to get some practice. And right now we're just reversing her out. I honestly can't see what the heck is around me, so hopefully we don't end up dropping the bike. But guys, I wanted to make this video because today's going to be the very first time I actually drive this bike, so you guys are going to be in the adventure of being, driving a bike like a newbie like me. Do you want to close the garage? I hate gravel. Alright, cool. We'll just drive it for the rest. But you're gonna be joining me on the first ride. Like I said, I have not even really ridden this at all. So yeah, we'll talk about more into it once we start getting on the road. There you go. Hey, Dylan! You lead, I follow. Whew. Hopefully the audio quality sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna be certain on that. Okay. There's where she grabs. Alright, feet up. Oh, not gonna lie, this is a little scary. Oh. For sure, a little scary. So if you guys don't know, because I don't know if I actually ended up making a video about it or not, but I took an MSF course. I'll be posting some pictures that some pictures of me that they took, and that's where I learned how to ride a motorcycle. Because when I bought this bike, it's probably dumb because I bought this bike brand spanking new, but never ridden a bike before then. So you guys are here with me for the first time riding this bike and being on the actual road. Because when I rode while taking that course, it was on a close course, so nothing was around us. So while I might seem like I know what I'm doing, this is the first time being out on the road, so probably going to be taking it slower. And like I said, this is kind of just practice for me and my friend Dylan, because he doesn't own a bike, that's a friend's. So he's just using it as trying to get comfortable with a bike in general. I do know how to lean, you push, you follow through by looking where you're going, set your speed. I do have to say that through that course, I did learn a lot. There's a lot of useful things, like how to lean, when to turn, when to downshift and upshift. Alright, use the blinkers. That's one thing I think I'm going to struggle early on, is using blinkers. But You got to get in the habit of doing that, looking both ways, getting that friction zone. Oh, downshift because we're in second. Neutral for a second. All right. Oh, birdie. But Jesus Christ, I have to say, from being a car guy to being on a bike, this is a different experience on its own. Oh no, not the infamous. This is a little bit of a slope, so let's make sure we don't stall. Oh, come on, get in the friction zone. A little, be able to walk, move up. You're gonna take it. Hey, we didn't stall. Okay. Didn't stall. Upshift. Remember, turn off the. Oh. Again, I hope the POV and the sound sounds good. This is the first time I'm doing either. Using the Cardo with the GoPro. And at the same time being my first time being on the road. So I probably shouldn't be doing all this at once because it's a lot to take on. But as you can see, I'm definitely making sure I'm looking at my surroundings. Because honestly, my skill on driving, I think I caught up to figure out how to drive a bike pretty quickly. And I don't think I'm going to have much struggle learning how to drive. Because that course, honestly, my instructors were amazing. They taught us a lot of amazing things. And I think I was a quick learner. But what frightens me, honestly, more than anything, is just the people more than anything. And look at this beautiful park that we have here. If you guys don't know, I live in Arkansas. So, if you're in Arkansas, you might see me. And yeah, I plan on doing some motovlogging kind of stuff. Come on, lean into it. Alright, there you go. That was better lean. And yeah, some of these motovlog stuff that I'm going to end up doing is going to be honestly just when I go to the gym, kind of just talking about what's going on with my life and kind of stuff like that. Heck yeah, brother! Because right now, as you haven't seen the car, you haven't seen Clifford for a bit. Yeah, Clifford's just in a weird stage of I don't want to spoil it, but I'm planning on doing a hood dump on her or him. I was just moving the mic. Hey, I'm planning on doing a hood dump on him. And I purchased a new hood so I can cut that one instead of cutting my stock one. And yeah, that's going to be a whole video on its own, so check that out. And as you can see, we're really just going the speed limit. Also, I need to break her in. We got to do 600 miles before break-in's over. So I told my friend Dylan, like, hey, let's just ride around every single day. Trying to get some more experience on the roads. And then finally, when we're closer to that 400 or 500 mile mark, we'll probably actually hit the road with people on the road and that kind of stuff. Because right now, while people are on the road, we're just kind of driving around our neighborhood, honestly, with a mile radius. So, and if you haven't noticed, Dylan does not have a comm system yet. He does plan on getting one here soon, so in the near future, you're definitely going to hear all of us. Him and also my friend Felipe is his full name. Also wants to get a bike as well. And I try to convince them all to get a comm system so that way you can hear all of us. And also I think it'd be pretty cool to be able to speak, because if you don't know, which I don't think I've ever mentioned it, when we're riding in our cars, Philip decided to get us all walkie-talkies so that way we can communicate. But they kind of sucked, to be honest. I mean, it was a great idea, but in execution, the walkie-talkies, especially on the road, were kind of terrible. They didn't really work whenever you were going faster than 30, 40 miles per hour in a long distance. So that kind of sucked. I really liked the idea of being able to talk to each other especially once we're driving a little faster and on the road, and well, I don't want to say doing shenanigan kind of stuff where we would want to warn each other about cops and stuff, but you know, just doing biker stuff. I feel like it would be cool to listen to what they say and just kind of communicate. Oh, I definitely need to make sure I start leaning more into it because that went a little wide. But let me know, guys. I think for my first ride after taking the MSF course, I feel pretty confident on this bike. I mean, I don't. Obviously, it's just me and Dylan. I'm just kind of having to pay attention to him and leave some space between me and him. But other than that, getting into gear. Haven't installed it yet. Hopefully, I don't. Right. I do have to say though, this bike, the clutch engagement system is so far, like I almost have to let go of the whole clutch, like it's early at the end. But I don't think it's gonna be an issue because I do plan on putting a quick shifter on this bike, so that's an option that I can buy, and I think that'd be a pretty cool thing to do, so that way I don't have to hit the clutch every time. The clutch will only be there really. Oh, I'll put it in neutral. The clutch would really only have to be there for when I am taking off. So on that, it would just be rolling through the gears, which I think is going to be pretty fun. I mean, obviously, this is my first time riding a bike, so I definitely want to get experience with the clutch, but yeah. On that, I don't really have much more to say. I mean, we're just going to be kind of driving, and at a certain point, I'm just going to leave the scenery and put some music on. Let me know if you guys like that. I know this is definitely a different scene because primarily all my videos are of Clifford, and this is now a bike, which is not what this channel was built around. But you know, I was thinking to myself, Clifford, it was a great experience. I love having that car, and I don't want to change it for anything else. But it was time to live life and just change up the atmosphere. I felt like I was stuck in life with just some of the same things. You want me to lead? Huh? Okay. We might be going slower. Like, but alright. I'll be alright.
That's another reason why I want to follow you.
Why? Oh my god. Alright. Little doggy! Bow wow wow! Alright, so I guess we're taking the reins on this one. Oh, what a day to be alive. Anyways, yeah, I felt like with Clifford, I was just kind of stuck in a certain realm of just stuff. So I feel like getting a bike is just gonna push me out of that, and I don't know. I just think I needed something new in my life. Nice little Mustang. Oh, it sounded pretty good. Also, I gotta say, the stance of this bike is so different. The bike we learned on, which again I'll show pictures of, was more of a, I wouldn't say cruiser, but it was definitely more comfier. This being a sports bike, we're leaning a lot more forward. It's pretty nice though, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. Alright, downshift twice, hit the brake, slow down, aggressively hit it. We were here first, so off. I swear, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Lean into the corner, set speed. Heck yeah, okay. We're gonna go a little faster on this one. There's Clifford. Oh, Clifford looks so amazing. It's gonna pull in the clutch, kind of just coast. I don't really want to be doing that in traffic, but I know Dylan's behind me, so it's just him behind me. Downshift into first. Brake, 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 brake. Alright, let's get the going. Shipping second. The speed, lean, 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 lean. Heck yeah! Make sure he's still behind me. Speed, lean, smooth acceleration. Counter lean, counter lean. Lean some more, set acceleration. Lean some more. Accelerate. I think I'm really comfortable with leaning, to be honest. I don't think it's something that scares me as much as I used to. Obviously, I mean, degree angle, I'm probably leaning almost nothing compared to some people, but as a new bike rider, obviously I don't lean terribly much. And the sun's starting to set, so we won't be out here terribly much longer, but that bird. Downshift twice, start braking, progressive. Then for this one we need to be a little gas. No! Hey! Just trying to make sure he knows that we're going left, because he's on... Want to make sure I give myself enough room, especially... Jesus! I didn't realize how hot it gets, especially when you're not moving. I mean, when you're moving along. Friction zone. Take off. That guy was pretty cool. He let us go. Ah, oh, that breeze feels so much better. Let me make sure I have my vent open. Did not have my top vent open. Make sure he's looking. He is. Okay. That's one thing, guys. You guys gotta look out for people. You might be a good driver and you might assume people see you, but the reality of it is, a lot of people probably won't see you. Like that dude, to me, I was honestly a little scared that he was just gonna take it. He was just gonna go for it, and you know, us on a bike compared to a car, we don't have much protection to being in a wreck. Stay safe and be vigilant. Definitely be vigilant, guys. I don't want any of us new riders to get hurt. Because I would consider myself... I've been watching Yami Noob pretty often. And my friend sent me a video of that whole 600 beginner bike squid. And I definitely think that that's me. I'm riding a 600 as my first bike. A lot bigger than most people recommend, and I agree with them, but you know, I figured if I'm gonna ride, might as well ride something I'm gonna enjoy. And I think a smaller bike would be something I probably wouldn't enjoy as much. So I don't regret my decision at all. It's definitely a nice looking bike, and I think I'm gonna enjoy this pretty well. Look at that, little moped. Alright, start gaining some speed. During these close quarter situations, you want to make sure you're vigilant of everything. Be scanning ahead, seeing what's ahead of you. You know, being cognizant of everything. You never know what might happen. Dylan, he's still behind me. kosher. I'm gonna actually downshift here because I'm lugging the engine. At least a little bit. Hello. You go that way.
Go get her, butthead.
Hey, baby. Oh my god. That's one thing you guys are gonna also see depending on how I edit these videos. You guys might see a goofier side of me. So in the videos I kinda don't do that much. Now to say in life in general, if you don't know me very well, I work a corporate job. Because of that, I tend to act very professional because of what my job has me doing. But with Dylan and some of my other friends like Philip, you'll probably end up seeing another side of me, which I would say is more the goofier side. Just because I don't know, they bring that out on me, and sometimes I think we're never too young to act like kids. So definitely say they bring a better side of me out. So if you don't know that reference of "Go Get Her, Butthead," I don't know if you've ever watched Beavis and Butthead, but that's one show. No shot. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Let's stall it again, buddy. Come on. You were doing so good too. You were doing so good. Oh, this is. Never mind. It's a cul-de-sac. I'm not aware of the cul-de-sac. Second gear so we can actually get some speed. But yeah, one thing we like watching is Beavis and Butthead. So that's where that saying came from. I don't know if you were able to hear him, to be honest, but.
I stalled too.
So it wasn't just me. You want to lead now? No? I kind of feel like having someone to lead me gives me an objective to pay attention to, so to speak. So, I mean, obviously I won't always have someone there to have me understand where I'm going, but it's nice to have it sometimes, you know? I don't know. I think that one sounds better. I don't know how many cc that bike is or anything, but that one definitely sounds better in my opinion. But we'll definitely need to be putting in exhaust on mine here in the future. About 30 miles per hour in third gear. Chin, downshift. Ways. Shift. Shift. Speed. Release. Make sure there's no one coming. Again, make sure your lane positions. I like being in position 1 so that way people see you. Second. Remember, we're in braking procedure, so we want to give all kind of RPMs, kind of speeds. Heck yeah, that's a nice lean there. Lean and then counter push. Holy, that thing looks like a freaking beauty. Old style Mustang had GT350 stuff on it. Who knows if it's a real one, but tell you what, look nice. We need to go back and steal it.
You gotta ride backpack on mine though.
Huh?
You gotta ride backpack on mine though.
I'm ready.
It's so pretty.
Let's go again. I want to see it again. I like it sounds better. No shot. Come on, get some wind in my helmet, in my jacket. So I'm starting to sweat. Throttle. Set speed. Push into the lean.
Well, guys, I just realized as I was editing that video that I didn't do an outro, mainly because the GoPro died as we were driving. Me and Dylan, sneak peek, as you can see here, this is New Clifford's hood. But guys, I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you guys watched it to the end, I know it's a very long video, and honestly, as a brand new bike driver, I thought why not share that passion with you guys just as much as I do with the car. And like I said, these motovlogs, some of them are just going to be me just driving, just talking about life. And for any of you guys who just like hearing, you know, people just being open, honest, and just being their true authentic self, that's what you're going to see, especially when, like I said, when everyone gets their Cardo system. Philip and Dylan, you're gonna hear a lot of us just joking around, having fun, and ultimately I hope that anyone who watches this video, that you guys get that enjoyment that we show you guys, because honestly we are so hyped and really happy to have this new chapter of stuff, because all three of us are car guys. We all love doing car things, but starting fresh, all of us together in a motorcycle, I think it's going to be an awesome experience and something that I honestly want to share with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, I hope that we get new people who are part of this community. And guys, let me know what your guys' first bike was. Do you guys think that my first bike being a Daytona 660 was a good idea? It's a 666 cc bike, a very big bike. Almost everyone disagrees that that's a beginner bike, but hey, I like doing things my way, and like I said, I enjoy the bike for what it is. So either way, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you guys got to remember, you guys got to grind to shine. With that being said, peace out.